Okay guys, it's Dave here from Dave's LFC Chats, and I have got a legend on the line here on Skype. PROXIMA JORNADA, I hope I pronounced that right.
Yes.
Aaron, a big Portuguese football fan, huge, I think he's a Porto fan or just a general Porto or Premier League, Premier League, is that what they call it, Aaron?
Yeah, the Premier League, Liga North. So yeah, cover all things. Not biased to any club. All teams, yeah.
Yeah. So I just got to have a quick Skype call with him because he's a busy man. We'll just get into a few things. Obviously, huge game tomorrow night against Liverpool at Anfield, quarterfinals, first leg against Porto. We know what happened last year. The game was over in the first leg. We beat them 5-0 away. Then it was a drab 0-0, but it was already over from the first leg last year. But I think it's a different team this year. I don't know a huge amount about Porto, but Aaron's going to let us know what to expect. Who's the danger man? They're on top of the league with Benfica. I think there's only goal difference in it.
Yeah.
So what's the story, Aaron? Who have we to look out for tomorrow night, Liverpool? Who's the danger man for Porto?
Well, the difference between last year is there's a slight difference in shape now, and Porto they're not shipping as many goals. And they play usually with a 4-4-2. So up front you've got Musa Marega and Suarez, Tiquinho Suarez. Whereas last year Marega, when he played against Liverpool, he operated more as a wide man, more of a just sort of hit and run merchants, to be honest. But he's changed his game a little bit, and he's added goals to it now, as you can see from this season. They're both on fire. One of them is the leading goal scorer in the Champions League, and then Suarez is doing very well in the Premier League as well. He's Porto's top scorer in the Premier League. So, yeah, looking good. He had a boost earlier on. Alex Telles.
The midfielder, is he?
He's a fullback, Alex Telles.
Oh, right. Yeah.
He wasn't expected to travel. He had an injury a couple of weeks ago against Braga.
Okay.
In the semi-final, and he got diagnosed with hip bursitis, I think. Or
sounds bad.
I'd be expected a month or two, to be honest. And his turnaround apparently has been it's not as bad as first feared, and he arrived today in Liverpool in the airport, so that he's expected to start tomorrow. So that's a huge boost for Porto.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what do you think from the Porto camp? I mean, Portuguese football, I don't really watch much about. I obviously know. I think they have to play Sporting Lisbon in the cup final. I think they're in the cup final, aren't they, in May? Something got to the cup final.
Yeah, that's the Tasha Portugal.
I mean, Portuguese football over the last few years has sort of gone down. I mean, Benfica used to be huge in the 80s and 90s. I always remember Benfica. They were always a big club. Porto as well, but they're not what they used to be, are they? I mean, there's probably not as much money in that game anymore in that league, is there?
As the money's grown, it's a little bit harder. And over the last couple of years, Portugal lost. They lost another place in the Champions League, so they're coefficient. They're now a lower ranked league than I think the Russian leagues are overtaking it now, obviously, because
that's right.
All the Moscow teams and that tend to do well in the Champions League or the Europa League, but it's on its way back, to be honest. So. You know, this is consecutive, past the group stages for Porto. Obviously went out this time to Liverpool. A stronger team now. Benfica aren't doing as well in European football as they usually do, but they're in the Europa League this year, and they're looking a little bit better under their new manager. Yeah. So, I mean, things are looking up for Portuguese football, but again, it's going to be a huge test against Liverpool. It's a different kettle of fish to what they're used to in the Premier League, but. Like I said, all the same, I think the big difference between this year and last year will be, I don't think they'll be as naive. I think they were very, very naive at the Dragao last year to set up the way they did. It was like, at times it was like they'd never watched Liverpool play, and against the side like Liverpool, you can't afford to. You have to pay respect. You can't afford to just play your own game, and you have to be able to match the opposition player for player if you choose to do that. But it didn't go that way, and like you said, the time is over. So I think now with it being at Anfield, it's a boost because they will approach the game in the right way, try and get a good result, try and go back to Portugal.
Yeah.
I mean, even a Liverpool 2-1 win, it's still a good result for Porto. You still got that away goal.
Yeah. The clean sheet, that from a Liverpool perspective, and anybody's perspective, especially at home, you want to keep a clean sheet.
Definitely.
The away goals are huge in Europe. I mean, even 1-0. Sure, Liverpool drew 0-0 with Bayern, and everybody was going, it was a bad result. But actually, a 0-0 home result isn't a disaster.
No, it's not a disaster by any means.
Because Liverpool will always get a chance away from home with the front three. You know what I mean? They'll always get a chance.
Definitely. There's a lot of pace in there. So just 1 second, I'm just going to answer the door.
You're okay. Go ahead, bro. This is my friend Aaron, PROXIMA JORNADA, the Portuguese expert. That's why I got him on the Skype call to have a chat. I hope you're enjoying it. It's a live Skype here, so we shall see what happens. Won't keep him on much longer because I know he is a very, very busy man. We shall see what happens, guys. But I'm looking forward. I'm really looking forward to Porto tomorrow night. Cannot wait. Let's go. He's answering the door. I can hear it opening. Maybe it's closing. Maybe it's Klopp knocking on his door to get some inside information on Porto. You never know, guys. Here he is.
Oh, sorry about that.
This is what happens when you're live, baby. This is what happens. But yeah. So I mean, like Porto. Listen, I'd be confident going into it as a Liverpool fan, to be honest, really. But I wouldn't be too naive though, and I wouldn't be overconfident because they beat Roma in the last round. So I mean, you know, I know it was an extra time and stuff, but you know, no side beats Roma easily. You know what I mean? So
no, definitely they've played very well in the Champions League this year, Porto. I mean, they took more points. Well, they had more points in the group stage than any other team.
Yeah.
So they had the maximum points, and then obviously, like you said, the Roma game, they lost 2-1 in the first leg, and again, a lot of people with groans, but they did what they needed to do. They took it to extra time, and it was that man Telles, the one who's back for tomorrow.
Yeah. I seen a bit of it actually because it was very interesting. I wanted Roma knocked out.
Yeah.
But I mean, obviously everybody wanted Porto in the group stage thing with the last 16. Everybody was getting called out. Everybody wanted Porto, to be honest. I mean, coefficients and rankings and all, they all wanted Porto. But as you say, I'm not just going to say it's a walkover. I don't think so. I think we beat them at Anfield all right. But the key for me is a clean sheet. If we can keep a clean sheet, and Mo Salah scoring that goal on Friday night just gives him that bit of, he needed that goal as well. That was a huge goal Friday. Obviously, the league for me, Aaron, is the big thing. You know all about it being from Liverpool.
Again, the Liverpool, they're in tremendous form. And the thing is with Liverpool is they've started winning games when they're not playing well.
That's the key. That's the key to winning leagues. That's the key, yeah. I mean, I know you're an Everton fan and you're a big Portuguese fan, but you're an Everton fan as well, but that's Scouse accent. But what do you think of Everton? We'll just finish on what you think of Everton. What's the story with them and Marco Silva? He's Portuguese, isn't he?
Yeah, Portuguese. So Everton, like I said, I myself, I'm an Everton fan. The page, PROXIMA JORNADA, we're completely non-biased, we just give our accounts. Not biased in any way, but then, in terms of my own personal...
Yeah, of course, yeah.
We're doing okay. We're in a good little run of form at the minute. And Andre Gomez, he's another one that we talk about on the page quite a bit. He's performing very well this season. But, like I said, the decent run of form recently, but haven't been good enough in the season. So I think just try and finish as high as possible, and take it from next year. Silva, he deserves the time.
Yeah, but he's a good manager, your man Silva. I'd stick by him. This chopping and changing bloody managers is ridiculous, and it never works anyway because you have to change the whole backroom staff. Everything gets changed. You keep the manager and see what happens. Give him another season at least.
Definitely.
But anyway. I know you're a busy man, Aaron. I'll let you go now in a minute, but cheers for coming on.
Yeah,
if you ever need anybody to come on, give a Liverpool perspective on anything you're doing, just Skype me or Twitter me or DM me, whatever you want. No problem. Anytime, bro.
I appreciate that, Dave,
yeah, no problem. Thank you very much for your insight. That's Aaron, PROXIMA JORNADA, the Portuguese expert, giving his view. What's your scoreline tomorrow night, bro? I'll leave you on that.
Tomorrow I'm going to go with, I think... Liverpool 2-1, Liverpool 2-1 or 3-1. I think that goal, the away goal, a little bit of hope for Porto. Make it interesting, but I mean, it could go either way. To be honest, I think it depends how Porto set up. But let's hope for a great game and best of luck for tomorrow.
Okay, bro. Thank you very much for the call. As I say, anytime, give me a Skype or whatever you want. No problem. Call in. Have a look at the channel. Actually, there's a few funny things on my channel, Dave's LFC Chats. But
I'll take a look, yeah.
I shall talk to you again, my friend, and best of luck for the rest of the season.
Thanks very much, mate. You too.
Thanks, bro. Cheers. So that's it. PROXIMA JORNADA, the Scouse Portuguese expert. He's confident that Porto might get an away goal. I'm going 2-0 Liverpool. This means more. Thanks to Aaron and PROXIMA JORNADA for that, for the insight into Porto and Portuguese football. This means more. Come on, Liverpool!